last half, they do like a rock on montage, where they show a bunch of sacks from a bunch of different angles and play some really inspirational music, and then then at the very end they overcome with the closing out the game touchdown play. What was there, like 35 seconds left when Plaxico caught that touchdown? It's perfect. It's a perfect 80s movie. I mean, it couldn't have been written any better than that. That's terrific. Who would play Eli? McConaughey? Nah, he's too old. Who plays Eli? Ledger? No, he's... Gyllenhaal? Oh, yeah. Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal's Eli. Come on, let's cast. Let's cast the New York Giants in our 80s inspirational movie. Who plays Strahan? Lawrence Fishburne? I think it's got to be Larry Fishburne. They got the same kind of gap. I don't know. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I honestly couldn't. And the thing that bothers me about the Giants and their defense getting all the credit for this game is that it kind of puts Eli in like a Trent Dilfer position. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when we look back on this, what's this do to Eli? How does Eli go down now? I mean, before he was the underachieving little brother of Peyton Manning. I mean, now he's a Super Bowl champion in his 4th season. And by the way, he looked really good going all the way back into Week 17. He looked like regular old Eli up until then. But the rest of the team was good enough to get him to the point where he could pull it together and pull together a string of games that got him a championship. What's this do to Eli Manning? I mean, you have to look at him as a well-accomplished QB. I mean, he's got to be moved up into the top 10 at least right now. If the guys that are playing now, doesn't he? I mean, surely you got to give him so much credit for this Super Bowl. You have to. You absolutely have to. You can't say it was because of the D-line getting 5 sacks on Brady and knocking him on the ground 18 times. Sure, that helped. But if Eli Manning wouldn't have done what he was doing, if Eli Manning doesn't shake loose on that last drive and hit David Tyree, that game's over. That game is over. He deserves it. Good for Eli. And good for New York. Like I said, I'm not a Patriots fan. The only thing I'm upset about is how wrong I was. But I'm happy for the city of New York. I'm happy. And the New York's been dealing with the New York Knicks for the last few years. They had to deal with, everybody wanted Coughlin out of there after the first couple weeks and after the end of last year. But the New York fans have been dealing with a lot, and they're used to being dominant. I mean, the Yankees haven't won since, 2000? You're used to the Yankees winning every other year. So good for New York.